Henry, I actually watched you speak, but sometimes I think if I just closed my eyes and heard the voice, that it would actually be almost more effective. Because you have a voice that transports me into a different culture. There is the rhythm and the melodious quality of it that just puts me in a very altered state of much, and that makes it easier for me to get the message. It pulls me out of the everyday, the way we speak, and puts me in a way, in a spiritual place, in church, and somewhere where life lessons can be learned. And you gave us 3 lessons. He who has the ball will make the rules. It's an interesting one, I like that. A little more touching, even if you're at the bottom of the 9th and there's a lesson to be taught, the lesson is more important than winning. And the last one, which sums up your message, is better to win at the game of life than at the game itself. I tried to dig in a little bit deeper to that melodious voice and find out what was working for me. And I noticed, for example, there were cases of alliteration, real diamond, real bat, real ball. So I see you emphasizing the word diamond, bat, and ball by raising the pitch at the end. And at the same time, in that triple, you're changing the pitch from one to the other. So it's this very intricately woven use of pitch and pause and rhythm that gets the message through. Wonderful stories, all to the point, really moving, so the emotion was there. What I didn't hear, and what could have been there, were 2 things. One is I've heard you speak with a thunderous voice where you filled the room. And this was more of a subdued, quiet speech. Maybe it wasn't appropriate, but if you want to give an example of your full range, that upper loudness of the voice was missing. And the second part that I would have enjoyed hearing is more voices. You had some characters in there. You had Puig, you had the coach, you had Mo, and yet the voice that was heard was the voice of Henry. So to make it a more powerful, a more vocal, varied speech, let's hear the voices. Let's hear the characters, and then use all of these other techniques of rate and tone and whatever to build into the voices, but bring out those characters more fully. So I know this was an impromptu speech. There wasn't much time to practice, and there will always be elements that are missing. But I found it a very valuable speech. I found it a very moving speech. I found it a speech that's going to stay in my heart and warm me this day. And that's really what counts. Not so much the technique, but did it make an impact? Did it move us? Did it inspire us to be better people and to make the right calls at different places of life? Thank you, Henry.
Thank you, Carlos.